Pas de soleil, pas de soleil, pas de soleil, la-la-la. Pas de soleil, pas de soleil, pas de soleil, la-la-la.
Welcome to We Listen But We Do Not Judge podcast, talking about all things lifestyle and relationships. Our objective is every single story to transform lives. My name is Miss Jackie 254. Welcome. Today I want to actually introduce you to two beautiful characters that are going to be very interesting in this episode, and their love story might resonate with you. Casper, who happens to be the male, and Coco, who is the lady in this story. You might be giving out the story of you out there might be the one who's Coco, or you might be the one who's Casper when you listen to this episode. And these two human beings, the story is quite interesting because from the way they met together and the way they just bonded, and they ended up being in a love relationship for quite some years. It's quite relatable. So I don't know if you have your popcorns, your drink, you're driving, you're sitting around, you're reading. This might give you some encouragement, because clearly this podcast we learn in every single story. And so Casper happens to be an African man, and Coco as well is also an African lady. And the African setup has its own beliefs and all things or shenanigans that go around the African beliefs. And if you're not from Africa, we have things that we do and we don't do, or things we believe in terms of relationship, or maybe you can relate with how this story of Coco and Casper really unveil, because it's very interesting. It's very interesting, guys. It's quite interesting. Coco and Casper met way back 7 years ago, and in a very interesting way. I don't know if this is going to be offending you in any way, but we have to say as it is. I don't know if people hide in religious umbrellas, but Coco and Casper met in a religion setup as two believers who are looking for love, and they really wanted to bond together. Coco got smitten by Casper. Of course, Casper is the one who approached Coco. And as you know, in the African setup, we believe that a man is the one supposed to approach a woman. I don't know if they think the dynamics have changed in the current times, but we beliefs of African society is way that a man should approach a man. I don't know. You can put on the comment section if you really are for the thought of a man should approach a man or a woman. Is it sexy, guys? I don't think I find it sexy when a woman approaches a man. I find it more sexier when a man approaches a woman. So Coco and Casper met in a religion setup 15 years, no, not 15 years ago, like several years ago. So the thing is, Coco happens to be way younger than Casper with 15 years. And the way she got smitten by Casper, I think in those days, or it still relates with people. Some people get attracted to older guys, There's this thing we call in Africa mubabas and mumamas, like getting intertwined with an older person or getting intertwined with a younger person. But I don't think in my school of thought that age really matter, because as long as you guys are relating and are two mature people, I think the relationship can thrive despite the age. Because I think it is the personality and the character and the maturity between the two people. So Coco was actually younger than Casper with 15 years. And they met, and of course, one thing led to another, and a love story started. And so that is how Coco got into, we call it getting into a box, getting into the box of being uh, in love with someone. But the thing with Coco was looking for love. When Coco was looking for love, Casper, we don't know. I don't know that side of Casper. Casper didn't, I don't know if Casper was looking for love. But Coco was actually looking for love and was so into um, having a religious man and church going man, because like I said, they met in a church setup. And I don't know if people hide their characters or they hide their morals in the church umbrella, because we know when you run to the church is more of like love, and we believe it's a hospital and people should actually be in love with each other from church. But now the thing is, things went spiral when they started being, getting to know each other each and every day. But Coco was actually looking for love, as per these two characters. So Casper attracted Coco, and Coco actually got into the box of Casper, and there were two religious people who love each other and became church people. They went for coffees. The things people usually do. They went for coffees. They actually had even luncheons. They had movie dates and all that to get to know each other as religious girlfriend and boyfriend. I don't know you how you take it when you find that you're having a relationship in a church setup or a relationship. It doesn't matter where you meet, but I'm giving the case of Coco and Casper. They met in church, but even if you meet on the streets, what is your ways of believing, or what do you usually do, or what do you think? Because many people actually don't even get to know each other per se. In the current times, you find you meet today, tomorrow you're married. But now for Coco and Casper issue, they actually started dating, those coffee dates, those tea dates, those lunch dates, and they thrived in that as they go for fellowship together. You know, I don't know why. I don't know if it is everybody or it's Coco and Casper. When you're in love, those first days, guys, oh my god, you don't see anything that is wrong with your partner. You don't see a thing. I don't know if it was Coco and Casper's issue, but I think you can relate. You can relate. There's no way you see any problem. You don't even see. Actually, most of the people, if you would tell them that person is not good, they would hate you for life. They will really hate you for life. So Casper and Coco kept on going for fellowships, kept on going for coffee dates, kept on going for dinner dates, and the love was growing and blossoming very, very well and very, very fast. In that church, as Coco kept on getting to know Casper, And mark you, Casper had a leadership in that church, and was thriving in spiritual matters, was thriving in attending church matters. Casper was one of those things. And I think Coco got attracted to Casper because of leadership. She was attracted to authority. There are people who are smitten by a leadership, a voice, a voice. People say, and let me tell you, Casper is sexy. He's looking demure, looking cutesy, all the description you would think of. And Coco, she is all dolled up. She's all looking yummy, and So they were both, first of all, in terms of physical attraction, they were kitu kimoja. But now, in terms of religion, one was bigger than the other because Coco was not all into. She was trying to be into religious matters or spiritual matters, getting deeper, growing deeper in God. And when Casper became part and parcel of Coco, given that he was a leader in the ministry, she actually got smitten more, because when you fall under authority that is yoked to the beliefs of Christ and very grounded, you get attracted more. So Coco actually got attracted to Casper because of the grounds that Casper had. But as we continue with the episodes, you'll understand how Casper didn't like. Casper was maybe hiding into this umbrella of being religious and spiritual. So that is the slight introduction I wanted to give you about Coco and these two characters of Coco and Casper. And as you get into episode 2, you will understand how that love grew from boyfriend and girlfriend to a deeper relationship and an intimate relationship, and how they, with time, you'll understand these two characters. So basically, that is a snippet of how these two people met, and on what grounds were they meeting, and who are they, and yeah, that's what's up. So as we check in on the next episode, please make sure to like and comment, and also subscribe on my social media. Actually, I have a YouTube channel, which is Miss Jackie 254. You can as well subscribe there for more content. But let's check on this episode on the next show about Casper and Coco. How did they actually go far, or did they actually just end up being not in the same book pamoja? So stick around for episode 2.